Hey guys, welcome back. Welcome to my channel if you're new. For those who don't know, my name is Nicole. I'm an American that currently lives in Germany. And before you go today, make sure you hit that subscribe button, do all the things. Let's just go ahead and let's just get into today's video. So last time I made a video about 5 things that Germans do that are completely different from Americans. And today we're gonna switch that and I'm gonna talk about 5 things that Americans do that are completely different from Germans. Honestly, this is gonna be basically a roasting session of myself because I know I am definitely guilty, if not a couple of these things. So let's just get into it. The first thing that Americans do that is completely different from Germans is we apologize for everything. I bump into you, I'm sorry. I'm trying to get past you, I'm sorry. You and I are looking at the same thing and I kind of got in your way a little bit. I'm sorry. It is a thing. I do it. I know I definitely do this. I am so guilty of this. We are taught in the United States that you always say, I'm sorry, or excuse me, or something along those lines. It's just the way American culture is. A lot of people will take offense if you do not say those things, whether it is you're bumping into someone, trying to get past them, whatever the case may be. It's true. The second thing that Americans do that's completely different from Germans is we are very, very loud. I'm guilty of this. I'm trying to fix it. I'm trying to work on that. But I do have had my husband call me out, my friends call me out, my family call me out, be like, Nicole, bring it down. You really got to bring it down. I don't know. It's just something for me where if I hear myself, I think I'm naturally at a decent level. Like I don't really notice that I'm talking at a very high volume until someone tells me and I'm like, I will say I have gotten better with it over the time, especially living here. And I have noticed it when I go to a German restaurant and I hear Americans start talking and I'm like, can you not? The third thing that Americans do that's completely different from Germans is using how are you as a greeting and not a question. You walk past someone, hey, how you doing? Hey, how's it going? Hey, you good? Whatever the case may be of the variation that an American uses, it is true. It's just one of those things where Americans like this small talk and they love it. They thrive off of it. For those who don't know, my Americans, whoever else, Germans are not a big fan of small talk, and that is 1000% okay. There is nothing wrong with that. They don't have to be a fan of small talk, and it's fine. The fourth thing that Americans do that is completely different from Germans is we drive everywhere. I am guilty of this. I used to drive my car literally everywhere. I always drove around. I love driving. Weird, I know. The village that I do live in, we don't really have the greatest public transportation though in comparison to some cities like Berlin, Frankfurt, Mainz, Cologne, Mannheim, those places. We do have a train that goes into the biggest city that's near us, and then there's all kinds of different public transportations from there on, but I do still tend to drive everywhere. However, when I do get to a place that has amazing public transportation, my gas is being saved and it's fantastic. In the United States, I honestly believe we should implement more public transportation. It's just a fact. And it's just fantastic. The fifth and final thing that Americans do that's completely different from Germans is being the workaholics we are and not having a lot of paid vacation, sick leave, whatever it is. I was definitely guilty of this before moving to Germany. I was constantly working. I rarely ever made time for anything. I rarely ever requested off. It is true. I just wanted to work, make my money, call it a day. And coming here, I've learned to lighten up a little bit, you know, use the time to travel and things like that. You know, a new motto that I've learned to live by here is money comes back, time does not. And it's true. It is definitely, definitely true. So that is it. Those are 5 things that Americans do that are completely different from Germans. If you are not an American, comment something below that you have noticed that Americans do that's weird. Let's go ahead. Let's just keep roasting me. It's fine. I would love to know. And if you are an American, comment below something that you've noticed that is different when you've traveled to a different country. I would love to know. I love, 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 love learning about different cultures and different countries. It is beautiful. It is fantastic. It is amazing. And that is it. Stay adventurous, and I will see y'all in my next video. Bye!